Donald Trump's physical and cognitive deterioration, it's egregious. It is getting so much worse right now. State regime media, which calls itself Fox, basically has to treat him as though he's an individual in hospice care at this point. Governors are calling for the 25th Amendment forthwith. You have former Republican governors basically saying it seems like Donald Trump is facing his own mortality, and so he needs to put his damn name everywhere, and it's just so odd. And Republican governors are saying absolutely scary. And you've got Donald Trump out there running around the White House premises saying, I do flagpoles good. He's like Borat. I do flagpoles good, everybody. Do you see how it's tapered? I do tapered flagpoles, everybody. Let me just show you what he did yesterday, where he says, I'm very good at flagpoles. The hell is going on here? Play this clip.
As you remember, I donated the flagpoles, one on each side, because the White House didn't really have an appropriate American flag. It had a small one on top. We left that, but it didn't have an appropriate American flag. And this is a great pole. This is the top of the line. It's tapered. This isn't a straight up and down job, which looks terrible, frankly. That's a tapered pole. Great. I'm very good at flagpoles. So we have the flagpole.
And then as another account says, no one, my toddler, unprompted. And Donald Trump's like, did you know that actually stone outlives humans? Like, what are you even talking about? And just think about it. Donald Trump ran out of the White House. I'll show you what he did in a moment. He had the press follow him around like he's like the Pied Piper. Try to catch me. Try to catch me. Try to catch me. I kid you. I'm going to show you that. But here, this is my toddler unprompted. Here, play this clip.
Granite has a million-year life. It's a very strong stone. It will never break. So nature is stronger than what the human can produce. It's really pretty amazing. You know, grass has a life like humans have a life.
Like, what in the world is going on? And then you have the official White House account says, a lion among sheep. A lion among sheep. And it's Donald Trump looking demented, looking so cognitively and physically ill, as he makes the press do duck, duck, goose with him. Try to catch me, try to catch me. And then he runs with them to the heliport pad. And this is what the White House says is a new era, while the American people are suffering right now and can't get health care and can't afford food or gas or a home, and they're not being paid with dignity or paid at all. This lunatic this is what the White House account, a new era of the White House. President Trump shows off the beautiful new White House helipad to the press, etching his name into history and giving massive credit to the construction crew who helped make the helipad a reality. The hell are we talking about? A helipad? Why is he signing his name with the freaking helipad? And I'll show you over here. This is where Donald Trump then starts to run, and the press follow him. And Margot Martin, who's Donald Trump's right hand, whatever, says the press following the most transparent president in history as he duck gooses them. The hell's going on, America? That's why I call the book I did with my brothers WTF. Here, watch this. All right. Then after making them chase him, he starts to say, like, he does the hand motions are like extra crazy. And he's just like, and look at the floor. Look at the floor. I'm like, and again, okay, they're mocking you know how Donald Trump is like, oh, they were laughing at us before. They're literally laughing at us, and they're horrified at whatever this behavior is. I know how to build. I know how to build. Watch for yourself. Here, play this clip.
Straight pieces down. We have the stone absolutely perfectly rounded. If you look at it, it's sort of amazing because you can barely see it, but it's just a slight radial cut, and it's a perfect.
And then he goes on to say that he needs the helipad for freaking cocktail parties. For cocktail parties? Bro, the American people can't afford freaking the drugs that they need to live, pharmaceuticals. Donald Trump, meanwhile, is trading in Moderna stock, which went up 222%. And dudes out there saying, we need the helipad for cocktail parties, play it. And then state regime media Fox, this was their story. Now, President Trump puts his signature on a cut of marble to commemorate the White House helipad project, then jokes about making sure everyone can see his signature on the new South Lawn installation. He signs it, watches himself sign it, and says, that's pretty great. I think we should use this side. We used the wrong side. We're flipping it. Ha. Boom. What's the joke? What are we even talking about here? And they joke about it here. Play this clip.
I hope this is a good one. This had better be a good one. Even though, in theory, I don't know if anyone's ever going to see it again. That's a beautiful cut. Hey, maybe we should reverse it. Let it stay up. I like it better than what's on the other. That's pretty great, huh? Oh, that's good. That looks pretty good. I think we should use this side. We're using the wrong side. We're flipping it. What do you think? Can we use this? Is that good? I'll tell you what. That's good. Come on, Brett, sign this. Anywhere you want. Better be under my name now. I'll put it under your name. Right. Nice. Talented guy. Jared, come on. Give that as Clark Construction, head of Clark. Come on over here, bro.
So I have to tell you about this game-changing product I use before a night out with drinks. It's called pre-alcohol. You have to have pre-alcohol before you go out. I love getting together with friends on the weekend, but I also want to be up early the next morning with my family and ready to go. ZBiotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered prebiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I seriously could not go out without this. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct and not dehydration that's to blame for rough days after drinking. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly and you will feel your best tomorrow. I gotta say, I was a little skeptical at first, but I tried it before meeting up with friends for dinner and drinks. The next morning, I was up early, making breakfast, hanging out with my kid, getting on with the day exactly how I wanted. That made me the ultimate believer. Mondays don't move for anyone. Pre-alcohol works overnight, so you could have a real weekend and still show up sharp. So do this for me. Go to zbiotics.com/Meidas and use code Meidas for 15% off your first order. That's zbiotics.com/Meidas, code Meidas for 15% off your first order. zbiotics.com/Meidas, code Meidas, MEIDAS.
But this is the lunatic who, while all of this is going on, has Natalie, who hid in the catering container with him, his human printer, everybody. They then post, no one has given the Islamic Republic of Iran a greater opportunity to make a deal than me. Tragically for them, they have failed to take it. Therefore, today, I'm announcing the most crushing economic operation ever taken against any country. This will be economic warfare and isolation of an unprecedented scale. Their Navy's gone. Their Air Force is gone. Everything's worthless. I'm announcing any country that allows its financial institutions, business, airports, or government entities to provide any type of lifeline to Iran will itself face tremendous economic consequences. Oil smuggling, swap lines, cash transfers, exchange houses, ship registries, front companies. It needs to stop now. Look to your boy Putin, buddy. Look to your boy Kim Jong-un, buddy. Where do you think this is coming from, you freaking lunatic? Where do you think the alliance is? It's China. It is North Korea. It is Russia. It is Iran. Listen to your damn military generals and admirals, you actual lunatic. They're saying where it's all going down from, and you should never have been involved in this unlawful and catastrophic war in the first place. Then you had Donald Trump again. His face was drooping during one of the White House press events, and he can't stay awake even while he's standing up. Let's play it.
Is consonant with our belief that the most important priority is for Congress to send.
Then Trump did his damnedest, as Aaron Rupert says, to find a way to sleep while standing up. Impressive work there, Donald. Impressive work there.
Tokenization will open up markets that have long been out of reach, including private companies. Today, too much economic value is being created before ordinary investors get a chance.
Oh, then you have Donald Trump holding up a photo of the White House helipad, and he goes, "This is the real deal. You people are fantastic. This is the real deal." What's the real deal? What are you even talking about? Here, play this clip.
So this is the real deal. They finally have the heliport. I guess it started about 50 years ago. They've been trying to get a heliport built, and I said, we got to do it. That's what I do good. That's what you guys do well. Jared is the head of Clark, and he's done a fantastic job. Thank you on both projects. We appreciate it. You people are fantastic. So we're ahead of schedule on this. We're ahead of schedule on that.
So then you have former Republican governor from South Carolina, Governor Sanford, say, yeah, this is pretty scary stuff right here. With gas prices rising, all this dude cares about is his immortality. All he cares about is that, like, he's afraid of being killed or whatever. Here, play this clip.
It doesn't feel like, I mean, you can easily waste 32 minutes, on Instagram, like the rest of us, but he's running the country.
Right. What he hopes to achieve is immorality. I'm serious. I look at that and it's frightening in that none of us are wild about dying, but I think he's preoccupied with it. Because whether it's the Triumphant Arch, whether it's renaming the Peace Center, whether it's the ballroom, you just go down the list, name on Kennedy Center. I mean, it's endless in wanting to put a mark that I was here, that I existed. It ought to be your actions in a governance role that stand out. And these accoutrements, this is sort of Marie Antoinette and let them eat cake kind of moment. I mean, this is scary when the price of gas, inflation, things are really impacting working people's lives, and you're worried about the marble on the helicopter landing pad.
Yeah, you've got this headline from the Daily Beast. Trump faces 25th Amendment call over bizarre dead president boast. Governor Newsom posts. He's now claiming to talk to dead presidents. Get this man out of the White House and into a nursing home. 25th. You had Max Rose, former Congress member. He's like, John Ossoff is wrong. He's like, if John Ossoff is implying that Donald Trump is having an affair with Natalie Harp, that ain't happening for physical reasons. Donald Trump couldn't have an affair with anyone right now, is what Max Rose says. Play this clip.
I don't mean specifically about Natalie Harp, but being willing to go there on whatever the issue of the day is. The person in the Democratic Party who stands out the most for that, who's a presidential hopeful, is Gavin Newsom, governor of California, right? But he's kind of been on an island. Others have been a little hesitant, a little unsure. So does this catapult John Ossoff to being something that people didn't really expect of him?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I think that the only thing any other Democrat should say is that Ossoff is wrong for physical reasons. Donald Trump probably couldn't have an affair with anyone right now. That's the line that these things should be going in. For so long, we have faced this Republican Party, which not only flaunts any rule, right, but does so almost with pride, right, and says the American people just don't care. What people are looking at the Democrats to do now is to show that they have the guts to not leave any tool on the table in terms of their effort to beat this. That's not a bad thing.
And then Donald Trump posting, or the White House posting this, a cartoon hot dog at the Presidential Walk of Fame. They're posting deport, with photos of Donald Trump on the White House roof. Deport. Look at this weird photo. These are weird humans. All we needed was these are the best photos they have of him. All we needed was a new president. To what? To destroy our country? Yes. All we needed was a new president to destroy our country. I mean, this behavior is the height of being a lunatic. So we're going to keep on calling it out here on the MeidasTouch Network. We know the Democrats, when they take control, are going to form a committee. Jamie Raskin said they're going to do a committee on the 25th Amendment where they're going to make the recommendation, I think, after going through Donald Trump's medical records. And they should get the Butler records. Why were there 20 physicians who were at Donald Trump's last physical? Why are they concealing a lot of the things that we can see with our own eyes on Donald Trump's physical? And then I think we'll see the Democrats make a recommendation that the 25th Amendment be invoked. You tell me what you think, everybody, but what the hell was that? Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Hey, if you want the full story, how democracy got here and how we take it back, pre-order our new book, WTF America, today. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Let's do this.